Hello. Hi. What are you doing? I was about to sleep. How can you sleep? Something is wrong. Really? Yeah, something is seriously wrong. But what? Can you explain? Something. Everything. Anxiety is the inability to let go. It's living in the past or worrying about the future. A normal amount of anxiety is good for us since it helps us get things done, but it gets ugly when we start experiencing it more than needed. There can be a lot of reasons for anxiety, such as job-related stress, relationship problems, not being able to find your favorite pair of socks, societal pressure, feeling behind in life, not knowing what to do in general, your mom, failure, loss of someone, or general existential thoughts. At this point, I'd like to mention that I'm not an expert on this topic, but I have experienced anxiety at most levels, so I wanted to share my experience with you. I will break this process down into 5 steps. Realization, reconnecting with life in a childlike manner, reconnecting with yourself, putting it in a context, and making it a habit. Now I will elaborate on all of them. Step number 1, realization. In you lives you. Who needs you? This might sound harsh to you, but for me, the first step was realizing that you are alone. I mean, you're not alone in the sense that you're not the only one experiencing this, but you are alone in your particular case. You are the one that needs to help you. You are the one that needs to take action to fix things. You are the one that needs to prioritize you. As harsh as it sounds, it's also a very liberating thought to realize that you are alone. Thinking this way helped me to detach myself from external factors as much as possible. I promised myself to stop expecting things from others and take action to heal myself. For me, this meant opening a new page in my mind and clearing and purging my old self. I sometimes think that life is like a creative project, like a novel or a building design. When you start a new project, you don't know what to do. You have some ideas, some good, some bad, and you throw them out there and see what you can do with them. You create a draft. Your first draft is most likely very bad, but at least you have something to work with. Then you revise that draft over and over until you feel like it's good enough. I think life is also kind of like that. As you grow, you generate some ideas on how to live your life and how to construct yourself. But most of the time, your initial decisions and priorities are not very good, to say the least. I interpret anxiety as the sign that you need a revision on your life and on yourself, and rearrange your priorities and decisions, your thoughts and your mindset. I think it's helpful to see your current state, no matter how bad it looks, as an opportunity to reconstruct yourself and revise the way you handle the world. Step number 2, reconnect with life in a childlike manner. Some things I like, wine and pine and cute socks, because pretty sometimes life is. After you've established that you will take action to heal yourself, the next step is reconnecting with life. But how, you might ask? And I don't know, I would answer, but I can tell you what worked for me. I remembered the sensations that I enjoyed. And I'm talking about the very basic physical sensations here. For example, I like the smell of a book, candlelight, the smell of the earth in rain, watching the clouds, the smell of coffee, listening to beautiful music, feeling of freshly changed bed sheets, eating beautiful food, the sight of nature. Things like that. I surrounded myself with those sensations as much as I can, and I tried to feel and enjoy them and amplify the beauty of them as much as I can. I tried my best to get lost in that beautiful experience of the moment. I remember how much I enjoyed going to nature as a child. In my adult life, I almost completely forgot that while trying to deal with my daily problems. I realized that I was drowning inside my head. while there were incredible beauties to be experienced in the world. Even though I'm a person that has very much interest in life, I became disconnected from life. So I started going out to nature a lot more. When I was in college, I got chased by stray dogs, and I had a fear of stray dogs since then. But in this process of healing, I overcame that fear. I remembered my childhood, how I was never afraid of anything. I know it's impossible to be in a childlike bliss all the time, but I think it's important to be able to get out of our heads sometimes to see and appreciate all the beauties and wonders that life offers. Step number 3, reconnect with yourself. I'm not that bad. Problems? I have, but everyone has. Imperfections? I have, but everyone has. Me? I have, and only I have. This step has 2 sub-steps, mental and physical. The mental stage to reconnect with yourself is to write. I started writing down the things that I liked about myself every day. This might feel a bit silly, but trust me, it's not. It's really important. The reason for this is to figure out what you want in your life and in yourself. The things that you write can be as simple as this, for example. I'm healthy enough to experience the beauties in life. Or, I have completed the tasks I planned for today. You can write down anything that you find positive about yourself. I recommend writing things that you like about your work in here too. Things that truly fulfill you. If you need to change your career path or your job, this documenting will help you figure out which direction you should take. Also, keep a journal. I kept my journal with me all the time, and whenever I felt nervous or whenever I felt anything negative, even if it's a slight moodiness, I wrote it down. And it was like having a conversation with myself. And I wrote down, why do I feel this way? And what can I do to feel better? I tried to generate solutions to my problems. When you do those 2 writing exercises, you will start to have a better relationship with yourself. You will start to build a stronger sense of self. You will start to treat yourself in a way that you would treat someone that you respect. You will start to forgive yourself. At least that's what happened to me. You're going to live with yourself very closely your entire life, so you need a good relationship with yourself and treat yourself respectfully. The second stage of reconnecting with yourself is the physical stage, and that's taking care of your body, exercising and eating healthy and being kind to your body, because your body and your hormones are also very important in this process. You need your hormones to support your healing. Step number 4, put it in a context. I'm discovering me, fine, but not enough. Build upon it is what I should, but how? Courage. Now that you're getting to know yourself better, evaluate. Are the elements in your life aligned with what you enjoy and value? What fits in your life and what doesn't? What can you do to change what you need to change? What should you do in your life to surround yourself more with things and moments that you enjoy? You can change anything in your life by planning and taking action. So, set goals and make them happen. When you come to this stage, you need to be cautious because being low is sometimes comforting and you can feel a resistance towards stepping up in your life and getting better. But if you persist on improving your life, I think you can overcome this. And remember that anxiety is natural. No matter what you do, you will feel an amount of anxiety, and that's perfectly normal. That will help you to get things done in your life. Step number 5, make it a habit. This is the repeat phase. There's not going to be a final draft in your life. Life is all about learning and growing and revising. So you should own your life, no matter how cheesy it sounds. Every single life is a unique and interesting story. No matter how boring it feels, yours is also unique and interesting. So own it and enjoy the journey.